What I want to share with you today is something that I realised. I actually spent some time going through all of the clients that I've had and painstakingly writing out each of their session goals. And the conclusion I came to was that right at the top, the thing that people ask for the most as a goal, something they want to achieve, is to improve their self-belief. And what I found really interesting is how we make doubting ourselves so wrong, and how we think that no one else does it. We think it's just us. We're the only ones that doubt and are unsure and don't know and are confused and whatever else. And actually, it's normal. Nearly every human being on the planet feels those things. The only people that don't are psychopaths and people like that. And hopefully, if you're watching this kind of vlog and are interested in self-development and self-improvement, I doubt very much you'll be one of those people. But really, I just wanted to do this vlog today because it's something that is so key to so many people, and yet in a few simple steps you can so easily increase your self-belief to the point where you can trust yourself. And I think that's really what comes. You don't get rid of the doubt, you don't get rid of the confusion, but when you learn to listen to yourself and to trust yourself, then you can step forward more confidently. I suppose the confusion lessens. It's the fear, really. The fear never goes away, that's always there. But you can kind of step out of it, and it no longer has the same control over you that it had before. Now, the things that you can do to increase your self-belief are to learn to listen to your inner voice, learning, and I'm trying to memorize them as well as thinking about the camera. My mind's doing a funky dance, so I can't remember everything now that I've written down. Increase your level of integrity, both with yourself and with other people. I find that a lot of people I work with are very aware of keeping their word or being on time for other people, but when it comes to themselves, not so much. So just watch that one. That's something you might want to keep an eye on. The other thing as well is learning to act in spite of how you feel. So when you're developing self-belief, it's learning to separate your emotions from who you are and learning to act and stay in action of the things that you want. I don't know if you've watched a few vlogs ago, I spoke about feeling slightly de-energized and the fact that I'd still carried on doing these vlogs. That to me is acting in spite of how you feel. Although sometimes, I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but technology almost picks up on it. Because while I was feeling heavy and kind of doing it because I had to do it rather than because I was just feeling inspired and all the rest of it, I just couldn't upload them on time. I mean, I'd do them, I'd religiously do them, but I mean, I'd do them right at the end. So like on Sunday evening, I'm there trying to get the thing to upload and it just would never upload and it was awful. Whereas now that I'm feeling in a really positive space, there's no blocks, there's nothing, it just flows. I know I'm digressing, but I have to share this one with you as well. I had a client who he actually owned a computer sort of technology company fixing computers and stuff. And he told me once in one of our sessions that on a Monday morning, it was weirdly bizarre that they really struggled with their computers and their data systems and things like that. I don't know if I'm using the right words, but anyway, you get the idea. And I just thought it was really interesting that somebody who works in the tech field had picked up and noticed the same things I did. Anyway, so those are the three things that you can do. So remember to start to learn to listen to your inner self, increase your integrity, and learn to act in spite of what you feel. So if you do those three things, you should be well on the way to increasing your self-belief. Have a stunning week. Bless.